Spent 17 years of my life. Will, nothing, and he was worth 30.
Yeah, and your value is low. How you talk. And I'm listening to your ear.
You really decided to take me out on a date to Subway.
What's wrong with Subway?
Do you not have money for something nicer?
What a polite question to ask on a first date.
I thought we were gonna go do something else on this.
I do have money. I just don't have high faith in you.
Oh my.
Why would you say that?
I feel like you're in it for the money and not for me.
Of course I'm in it for the money.
Well, never let it be said that they weren't being honest.
See, that's why I brought you to Subway. To see what your true character was.
I got dressed this morning. I got up and I got ready and I took a shower and I did all the basics just to come somewhere nicer.
Are they trying to say that they wouldn't have done that otherwise?
And where do you work?
Papa John's.
That makes sense. Let me guess, you're a delivery driver?
Yes.
Pitiful.
The phrase, those that live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, comes to mind.
I don't think you should be worried about dating. I think you should be worried about your light bill. Because clearly you couldn't take me somewhere nicer, so I'm not interested.
Well, don't they seem just charming?
You work at fucking Papa John's.
Because I would give you anything you wanted.
But a date to Subway, huh? You know, that really proves to me how much you wanted me and how much you valued my time.
I wanted to get to know you.
At least that part, it seems, is going rather well.
Why does it matter when I take you? I don't have to take you to a steakhouse just to get to know you.
Give me my phone back.
Are you recording? You think this is funny?
Give me my phone back.
I don't think this girl deserves me.
And I, for one, am inclined to agree.
They act so pathetic and entitled, and then wonder why they are still single, and the worst part is that, after getting no dates because of their attitude, they start to think that they are too good for the average guy.
So let me tell you why it's so hard to date a single mom and to date while being a single mom. Now the problem with this is I only have certain days that I can see someone. There might even be a week or two that goes by where I just cannot see you. And in the early stages of dating, that is very hard and detrimental to, you know, your dating life, because if you can't keep a conversation going through, you know, text messages or phone calls, FaceTimes, whatever, I'm going to get bored. So like I said, maybe a week or two will go by where I can't see you. And for me, in the early stages of dating, I am not going to get a babysitter. I'm not going to ask my mom. I'm not going to do any of that for someone who I don't feel is worth it. And I know that sounds harsh, but so back to the guy. I found that our conversations were just very lackluster. He was very surface level. It was pretty much, hey, how was work? How was your day? Every day. And I just feel like as adults, babe, our days are the same. I wake up, I get my daughter ready for school, give her breakfast, drive her to school, go to work, come home, have dinner, bath, bedtime. It is a revolving door of the same day. And I think most adults can relate to that statement. So if you're not trying to ask me questions, getting to know me, this, that, and the third, I'm bored. I don't want to talk anymore. So I had to tell him, like, listen, you're great, but this isn't going to work out. I need a ping pong back and forth kind of conversation. And if I don't have that, for me personally, it's just not going to work out.
You are a box of damaged goods, so keep your list of demands to yourself. Also why it is that single mothers think that men are lining up to date them or take the responsibility of their kids, because not even a minority of men will be looking to father another man's kid.
Spent 17 years of my life with an elderly man who smelled like cabbage, just to be told I've got nothing in the will, nothing, and he was worth £33 million. And you think this is funny? I have wasted my life.
So, as a woman, did you not marry him because you loved him? Because by the looks of it, you were looking for the dollar sign. Then the actual meaning of a marriage, glad he didn't give you anything.
Let's be realistic, Samuel. It's about value.
Yeah, and your value is low.
Oh, wow. And how do you know that? You're not
Because
sure
you're 5'4" and 200 pounds.
Okay.
And 37 years old with 2 kids. That's how I know. In Kentucky.
Okay. That's your opinion.
It's not my opinion.
You never seen my body before, so you.
I don't have to see your body. I know you're 5'4" and almost 200 pounds with 2 kids in Kentucky, and I see your picture.
You just say you.
And I'm listening to how you talk. And I'm listening to your energy. I'm listening to your tone. I'm listening to your relationships. See what it is? You ladies don't like when somebody is this direct with you.
I have said it before and will say it again. Single mothers are damaged goods, and any man looking to get with them is just inviting himself a whole lot of trouble which he definitely isn't ready for. And in today's day and age, single mother or not, getting with any woman is a tricky situation.
Can you just give us the baseline condition of health in the United States?
Absolutely. So 74% of American adults now are overweight or obese. Close to 50% of children are overweight or obese. 77% of young adults are unfit to serve in the military because of these issues like obesity. Now let's talk about diabetes. 50%, a full 50% of American adults have prediabetes or type 2 diabetes, which is a fundamental issue in how our cells, half the country, Tucker, have prediabetes or type 2 diabetes, and 30% of teens now have prediabetes. We have 18% of teens with fatty liver disease, a disease that used to be in late-stage alcoholics. Cancer rates are skyrocketing in the young and the elderly. Young adult cancers are up 79%, and this is the first year in American history we're estimated to have over 2 million cases of cancer. 25% of American women are on an antidepressant medication. 40% of 18-year-olds have a mental health diagnosis. We have the highest infant and maternal mortality rate in the entire developed world. Infertility is at peak rates. I mean, I don't know how this is not front page news. Infertility is going up 1% per year. Sperm counts are going down 1% per year since the 1970s. Now, the thing that people need to understand is that all of these conditions are caused or driven by the exact same thing, which is metabolic dysfunction.
Can you separate it? I got the birthday girl and my wife.
Separate cake. Dave, I'm sorry, you're the only man at this table. Why are we doing separate cakes? But it's all women here.
No, but I'm not responsible for paying everybody. I got the birthday girl.
But you invited everybody. You invited all of us.
I didn't invite you. Ernestine invited you. Okay, I'm responsible for who I brought.
Okay, you're the only man at the table. I'm sorry, hold on. We was all doing Russian roulette, paying with credit cards and all that. Now all of a sudden you want to split checks? We doing split checks,
That
bro?
was 2021.
Y'all
okay?
wait.
Things were different.
Not 21.
But I didn't sign up for that. Okay, there's nobody else doing
But
the.
you participate. I know we
I'm
got
sorry.
shit. Dave, but you always say, like, you're the only man at the table. You're not going to pay the checks?
If it's, but I'm not obligated. I got my whole family.
It's $700 for this whole table, and it's my birthday. This is your podcast, co-host. This is your
Only $700.
It's only Shan. You being cheap. Are you kidding me right now? You're honestly being cheap right now. Okay, first
No, if that was the case, I'd have just took you out.
Are you being Dre, are you gonna let him sit here with a whole table full of women? I really feel like it's not his responsibility, and when y'all get a husband,
I'm married.
I'm sorry, I do have a husband though. Hold on, wait a minute. Thank y'all.
So Donnie, you're good.